Welcome back to Farm Rescue. We're getting a little late start today. It's unfortunate. We got a lot to do, but we had some early morning rain that slowed down our progress so far. I did have the tractor already prepped to start doing some of the plow work that we want to do on this field. We're going to plow up the old crop that didn't get harvested. You can see we do have a few bales out here. I think there's 6 total. There might be just 5. Is there just 5? There might be 6, 5 or 6. So we can get those sold later today if we need the money, and we probably will. Time's a wasting. We want to get both of these fields planted with soybeans today. So we need to get busy, and we got a lot to do. Yeah, it looking good. I was a little worried about the power of this tractor. Seems to be able to handle the plow just fine. We'll get this all plowed up and talk to you soon. Well, we got one done. We got the first field all done. I did that myself. I got Bill over on the tractor now, taking care of plowing the smaller field. While Bill's doing that, I got a hold of the old owners, and they do have the soil data information, so I'm going to get that plugged into our system. It may be outdated, but while we're a little strapped for cash, that will allow us to get a head start and have our best estimate on what the soil type is, but we will have to get this resurveyed once we have a little bit more cash. And as unfortunate as it is, we have a lot of clay. So the yield is not going to be able to get a ton out of this. So we might be looking for other opportunities for them next year to get some better fields and just see what we can do financially, because they're not going to be very successful with the soil here unless we can do something dramatic to improve it. Oh, unfortunate. Well, while I'm waiting for Bill to get done with that, I wanted to kind of drive around and look at a few of these plots of land and just see if we think they would be potentially good. This one here, which it was harvested. They need to cultivate it. Be off the road here. Boy, this thing flies. A little low spot over here that we can cross. I'm good, Bill. Just gonna squeeze by here real quick. Oh, the river is running high right now. Guess we won't be crossing there. Oh, we made the jump. Oh, ooh. So this is a field that I would eye if I was them, and money's going to be an issue here. We just keep rolling. You can see this is a huge field. It would be nice to be able to get them financially set to get this into their hands, because I think this field alone would be enough for what this family's looking for income-wise from farming. Definitely give them a nice living and not too much work if they just limited it to just this field. So we need to find out. Maybe that'll be our goal. I know the Miller family owns this plot of land, so maybe that'll be my research to find out exactly how much they would be willing to give it up for. And well, even if they're even willing to do that. Yeah, quite a good size field here. Well, we're done with all the plowing, and it's time to get some lime on these fields. Just kind of thinking through that potential purchase of that land, and if we ever got enough money, the problem is going to be equipment as well. Are we going to have enough power or horsepower in this tractor? This is definitely a starter and not something that we would really want to manage such a large field with, and they're going to need multiple tractors really. So through this process, I'm definitely keeping an eye on the market, especially the used market, to see if anything else pops up that we might want to purchase. And I know money's really short right now, but we might be able to get to a point where we can start adding to the equipment on this farm. Well, quick job there. You know, this spreader's definitely been one of the best purchases that we've made, and they makes jobs really fast. Gonna hop in the seeder next and get some soybeans in the ground, and I'm hoping we got enough seed, because otherwise we're gonna have to load these bales up and get them sold. And I'm not 100% sure that they're they're ready for that yet. It takes a little while to turn into silage. You got to ferment for quite a while, and I was wanting to wait till at least next month, but we'll see how this goes. The big thing I'm worried about product-wise here is fertilizer. I kind of feel like we have enough seed, but it'll be interesting. Let's do the smaller field first. Even though this is going to be the more profitable field, you know, based on the soil types, the smaller field might be the more profitable field. It'll be interesting. But yeah, let's do that one first, and then we'll see where we're at product-wise. We might have to go sell the silage and hope that it's had enough time to ferment to get a good profit on that before we continue. Let's get some seed in the ground. You know what? Soybeans don't require fertilizer. Completely forgot and spaced that, but it's using it anyways. So to save product, instead of it burning through it, we should probably go unload that so this implement doesn't waste it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and drive back up to the barn. We'll get the fertilizer drained out of this and come back with just seed. I guess soybeans is a good call for us here. Here we go. A lot better. Go ahead and lift there, though. We don't want to double down. And we'll do the headland just to be safe, to give us a little extra room to turn around. I don't want to turn around and end up in the ditch there. That would be terrible. All right, one field done. Based on what we use, it's going to be very close if we're going to have enough seed. What I want to do is go to the top, and even though... Oh, don't run into bales. Even though it is a little bit shorter, I think it would be beneficial to do this direction side to side so that we avoid the uphills. And I think that'll just be a little bit of a better approach for this tractor. So let's go ahead and get started here. It'll be a little annoying, but we'll make the best of it. I think we will do a headland first still. And then when we get back up top, oh gosh, going uphill is going to be rough though. Let's see how it works. I think we have enough room to turn around on this side of the field everywhere. So I'm just going to loop back this way and just take care of it, you know, back and forth now. I think that'll be the best approach. Well, we're empty and we got about half of the field done. We're gonna drop the seeder off here, and we're gonna have to hook up to the low loader and get all those bales picked up so that we can go sell them. And hopefully they're turned already, so we don't have much time to lose here to finish getting this crop in the ground. So I will get these all picked up, and I will see you at the store. Early dinner break, I guess a linner. It was a linner break, and we're gonna slowly drive over here. It's 8 miles an hour. Oh man, it's a far away too. I'm hoping we get back in time to finish planting, but we'll be working into the night if not. Got a little bit of traffic behind us. We'll let them go. But man, they need an upgraded tractor so bad. Should have used the truck again. Should be better once we get done going uphill here. This is a nice little town though. Wouldn't mind relocating here. Lots of farmland too. I should look around to see if there's properties for sale. Would not mind relocating our farm here. Oh boy. It's been quite a drive, but we should be good to sell here. 16,000. Look at that. We got a positive this time. So we've improved our environmental score enough already to not lose money when we sell things. That's encouraging. Let's head on over to the store. We got a couple things we need to pick up, and I want to look into a few items that we're going to need in the next month or so. Yeah, such a cute little downtown here. Little main street, diners, bakery, little garage there, that pizzeria that I was at the other day. Yeah, I love it here. We got to loop around back here to get to the parking lot of the store, though. Yeah, we can park right here. Let's head on in. First thing, we do need a bag of seeds, so we're going to grab one of those. I don't think there's any reason to buy more than one right now. I wanted to see what kind of sprayers we have in stock. Got to be a cheap one. I think this will do for now. Yeah, I think so. This is what we'll do. And it's going to be $5,500, so we should be good. We're still good. We got $16,000 left, so let's go ahead and get this loaded. We'll get the seed. We'll have them load the seed and the sprayer on the trailer for us, and we'll get home. You know, taking in mind that we did plow, so it will be lower chance of weeds showing up. That's why I didn't buy any herbicide yet, but I did want to get this purchased so we do have it while we had money. Just making wise decisions for the family so that we don't end up financially in a deficit and then need an implement like this. So just getting the things I know we need. The big item that's left is going to be the cultivator and a grain cart. And that's really where we're going to need to have a good harvest of grass, probably in June or July. when that's finally grown in is good enough to do a nice cut on. And we got a storm coming in, so I got to get back in a hurry and get this field, finish planting this field so that we can be prepped for moving on to June and seeing if weeds start growing and see if the grass is ready. But it's going to be a grind in the summer. There's not going to be a lot to do, but everything we do is going to be very important to make as much money as possible on. This gets a nice view of how large this field is that we're looking at long-term purchasing for them. It's a big one. This sprayer is not going to really be very effective on there, but it's a start. We're filled back up, so we can go ahead and work our way out here and finish this field. I want to pick up right where we left off. There was an awkward spot still left. Yeah, you can see there's still some areas of grass we could cut for a little bit of extra income, and I think the next time we cut the grass field that we planted, we will go ahead and attack both of those at the same time. Missed my approach there. Let's loop around to get a better approach. There we go. Get it lowered. And we should get a little bit here. Then we'll want to lift. I want to plant over there. And then back up just a hair. And away we go. So I think going this direction definitely helped. The tractor isn't as struggling as much as it did while we were plowing, and it's allowing us to get the job done a little bit quicker. But as I say that, you know, we have a little bit of a struggle on this pass. But yeah, you can see we're at an angle, so we're going side to side on the slope. That's allowing us to grip the ground a little bit better than it was when we were going uphill. And this, yeah, it was struggling with the plow. I know plowing's probably a little more intrusive and needs a little more power from the tractor than the seeder does, but I figured this would be a quicker way to do it, and it seems to be proven to be so. So I think that was a wise call. The last little spot, some of this felt inefficient, but I definitely think it was quicker than going up and down the hill. So maybe next time we'll do it that way and time the difference. But that's all planted and ready, and everything we needed to do in May has been completed, and this thing can go away for quite some time until we need it again. So I think the only thing to do really is to close up shop, get these doors shut, everything's put away, except for the trailers out there and yeah, we'll get this one shut as well. There we go, that one as well. So it's all put away, cleaned up. Oh, we gotta get that put away. We'll do that later. But that's where I'm gonna leave you today. Next episode, we will be taking care of the grass field, seeing how much more grass we get out of that with the way we've prepped it, as well as seeing about weeds. I don't think we'll get any because we did plow, so based on the way the game works, we're not going to get weeds, but next harvest, we will next year. And potentially when we cut this grass here, we'll probably come to this side of the house and cut this strip here as well, just to get a little bit more income because it's going to be tight. And like I said, we need to get that cultivator. Not a cultivator. We need to get that combine. This is a good area to cut to. So yeah, big grass episode next episode. And a little bit of prep of the things we need to do around in the summer for the fields. But I think they'll be okay. And then we'll get to harvest after that. Exciting times for the Williams family. Socks way up. I'll catch you on the next episode.